You're listening to the Culips English Podcast. To download the study guide for this episode, which includes the transcript, detailed vocabulary explanations, real-world examples, and a quiz, visit our website, culips.com. CULIPS.com. Hello, everybody. My name is Andrew.
And I'm Jeremy.
And you're listening to Culips. Hey, Jeremy, how are you?
I'm doing really well today. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. You know, Jeremy, I'm gearing up to go snowboarding this weekend.
Whoa, that's going to be fun.
I haven't been snowboarding for 5, 6, 7 years. I can't even remember the last time I went snowboarding. So I'm a little bit nervous, actually, to tell you the truth.
I hear that people fall a lot when they go snowboarding. Is that true?
Yeah, I fall a lot. Yeah.
You have to fall to learn, right? I guess.
That's true. It's all part of the process, but I think it will be fun. And so I'm excited to get back on the hill, to hit the slopes.
The slopes.
Speaking of sliding, Jeremy, the word slide appears in one of the expressions that we will teach everyone today in this Catchword episode. And if you don't know, Catchword is the series where we take a close look at some interesting English vocabulary. Could be an idiom, could be slang, could be a phrasal verb, just an interesting expression. And we teach it to you. We dissect it, give you some examples, tell you how to use it. And today, I think we have a fun episode. We're going to look at some fresh, hot, and current dating slang.
Oh, man. For some people, this will be very useful, I think.
Yeah. Jeremy and I were just chatting before we started recording. We were talking about how we're not really in the dating pool. So maybe we're not experts about the most current dating slang, but we will try our best.
Maybe we're getting old.
Definitely, I'm getting old. Okay, so right before we get started here, everyone, I want to let you know that there is a study guide for this episode, and you can download it on our website, culips.com. Using the study guide is a great way to practice your English with us. You will get the transcript for this episode, along with detailed vocabulary explanations and definitions of some of the useful vocabulary that you'll hear Jeremy and I use during this episode. You'll also get a comprehension quiz, and there'll be examples, lots of good stuff included in the study guide. So head on over to culips.com to download that and follow along. All right, Jeremy, what is the first expression for today?
The first expression is to slide into the DMs.
Yeah, to slide into the DMs. To slide into the DMs. What is DM?
I have a feeling this one comes from Twitter, I think, because before this, I can't imagine why anyone would need to say direct message. But on Twitter, they have a function called direct message. So it's a private message, basically.
Right. One user to another user, a direct message.
Sort of like an email, right?
Yeah, like a short email, essentially.
Or text message, I guess. Since it's through social media, like Twitter or Facebook, they say direct message to indicate that it's not public, that other people can't see it.
Exactly. It's user to user. It's not like a comment, right? It's not public for everybody to view. It's just a private message. A direct message is a private message.
So why would someone want to use a direct message to talk to someone they're interested in?
Well, I think you just mentioned the key point. It's because you're interested in that person, right? Maybe you want to proposition them or ask them on a date or something like this.
Or send them a picture of your lunch or something like that. Look what I ate today.
Yeah, exactly. So when you slide into the DMs, this means to send someone a direct message through social media. You know, I actually hear this expression more than I say it. I think I've only said it once or twice as a joke, but I think this is a really good expression to know, to be able to understand. So when you are reading social media or listening to podcasts or watching TV, you can understand what it means. If somebody slides into the DMs, it means that they are messaging somebody through social media with the purpose of, asking them on a date or propositioning them, something like this.
Maybe just getting closer to them, right?
Yeah, trying to start a relationship. You're showing interest.
One thing to mention here, to make clear, I think, is DM, standing for direct message, is plural in this phrase. So we say into the DMs, in case you didn't hear that.
That is a good point, to slide into the DMs. And if you asked me why we say that, I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know why we pluralize it. It's just a fixed expression that has DMs pluralized.
Yeah. So slide into. To me, slide into sounds like something that's sort of natural, maybe, or accidental, right? If you slide down the slopes on your snowboard, it's not really by your effort, right? It's sort of natural gravity. You just go.
Yeah, that's a great point, because this expression has a nuance to it, right? You're trying to sort of sneak in, trying to almost trick the person into liking you, right? Like, you're trying to be very casual, very sneaky, if you slide into the DMs.
I guess, like, if there was a pretty girl sitting on a bench at a park and you sit on the other end of the bench, far away from her, but you want to get closer to her, you can slide across the bench to get closer to her, right?
Right, exactly.
Maybe that's it.
And, I've heard this expression used a lot of times actually by women who are complaining about guys sending them messages through Instagram, for example. They'll say something like, "Oh, these guys trying to slide into my DMs, trying to, ask me on dates. They're so annoying." So maybe this is a lesson to everybody that this is not a great way to meet somebody.
Yeah.
But I'm not an expert. I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe it's worked for some people.
Possibly. Anyway, Jeremy, I think we're ready to listen to an example using this expression to slide into the DMs.
All right, let's do it. Did you see the new pic Sandra uploaded to Instagram today?
Yeah, oh my God, she's such a babe.
That's what I'm saying.
You gonna try and slide into the DMs?
Yeah, I'm writing her a message right now.
In this example, a guy tries to slide into the DMs of a woman, Sandra, that he follows on Instagram. So remember, when you slide into the DMs, you send someone a direct message over social media with the hope that you will be able to get a date or the phone number of the person you're messaging. So this guy hopes that by sending Sandra a message, he'll be able to get a date with her. Best of luck to you, sir.
Yeah, good luck, sir. It's not me.
Yes. Okay, good. Well, Jeremy, let's move on to our second dating slang expression today. And this is another fun one. It is to ghost.
To ghost. So in English, we do this a lot. We take a noun and make it a verb. It's very common, right?
Very, very common. One of my favorite things about English is how naturally we can do this.
Yeah. I just Facebooked you yesterday.
Exactly. We can take almost any noun and switch it into a verb. It makes for some very fun conversation sometimes.
Yeah.
And this is an example of that. So we took the noun ghost, we transformed it into a verb so that it is to ghost. Mm-hmm. To ghost. And so if you ghost, or if you ghost on someone, I wonder if people can guess what this means.
Well, if you and I were in the same room, but I was a ghost, I could watch what you were doing, but you couldn't see me.
That's right. A ghost is invisible, right? You can't see ghosts. So I think this is the hint to deciphering, to understanding this expression. Because if you ghost on someone, you suddenly disappear.
Poof.
So it means you leave without giving any notice, without any warning, without telling anybody. You just disappear.
Like a ghost.
Like a ghost, yeah. Poof, you disappear. Okay, so when would you ghost? When do people ghost?
I guess when the relationship gets awkward for some reason, like maybe breaking up with the person. Mm-hmm. So if you break up with someone, but you don't want to see them on social media and see their posts, then you can block them. And from their perspective, you have just disappeared. You're not uploading any pictures anymore, or status updates, or whatever people update these days.
Exactly. And actually, I can think of 3 situations that we use this verb to ghost in. And I think, Jeremy, like you just said, with social media, right? You can ghost on social media. You can block people from seeing your activity online, and this is ghosting. You can also ghost when you want to break up with somebody, but you don't want to face the awkwardness of a breakup, right? Actually, this is a pretty immature way to break up with somebody.
That's what I was going to say. It's terrible.
It's terrible, but people do it. And so if all of a sudden, you don't want to continue the relationship with the person you're seeing, you can ghost them. And that means just no show, no contact, no anything anymore. You just cut off all communication. This is ghosting. And the third context I can think of is perhaps you're on a date with someone, and especially a first date, or even a blind date, and it's not going very well, you can ghost by, maybe excusing yourself to go to the washroom, and then you just take off, you leave.
It's terrible.
It's also terrible.
Wow. Like a ghost, I guess. It's pretty terrible.
Just like a ghost, you're gone. And I really think that this expression became popular at the same time that internet dating apps became popular, like Tinder, for example.
Yeah.
Because, you're meeting people that you've just talked to online. So perhaps, you meet up for coffee or something, and then you're like, oh my gosh, this person is crazy. I got to get out of here. You can ghost them, right? You just take off and leave.
No social repercussions because you don't already know them. You have no mutual friends. Still terrible.
I think this might be a more common activity with younger generations, right? Like high school students or university students. Maybe they're the ones ghosting, but
not us old guys.
That's right. Thankfully, I've never been ghosted, but it could be a painful experience just to suddenly be left wondering what's happening.
I hope you never get ghosted, my friend.
Thank you very much. Me as well. All right, Jeremy, I think we've explained this one enough. So let's listen to an example using the expression to ghost. How'd your date with Jessica go the other night?
I thought it went well, but I've sent her a couple texts and haven't heard anything back, so I don't know.
Oh my God, maybe you're getting ghosted.
Do you think so? I hope not. I really liked her. In this example, a guy gets ghosted by a woman he went on a date with, Jessica. When you get ghosted, someone cuts off all contact with you. They don't reply to any messages and block you on social media. So when Jessica ghosted the guy, she cut off all contact with him and is ignoring him. Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Or maybe not. Maybe he's not a good guy. And maybe Jessica's doing the right thing.
Yeah, or maybe Jessica's a terrible person and he dodged a bullet. There's so many possibilities.
So many possibilities with made-up situations.
That's right. Okay, so we have one more expression to teach everyone today. And again, it's another fun one that relates to modern dating culture and social media. It is to make it Facebook official.
FBO.
FBO, to make it Facebook official. Now, I have to ask you, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Have you seen it shortened to FBO before?
I mean, I used this. I'm married now, so I don't do this dating thing. I'm not in the dating game. But I did use this when I was dating. So I think FBO. Yeah, I think we did say FBO sometimes to be like secretive about it. Like if we're in a public place and our other friends are sitting nearby, I don't want them to know that I'm dating this person. But that's funny because if I made it Facebook official, they would know, of course. But
right.
Still, I think sometimes we would say FBO.
Very cool. So yeah, the expression is to make it Facebook official or FBO, Facebook official.
So what is it in this situation?
Good question. It is a relationship, right? So when you make your relationship or make a relationship Facebook official, it means that you change your online Facebook profile status to in a relationship. And when you do this, all of your network, all your friends, and I guess anybody who looks at your profile,
your grandparents,
your family members, they can see, oh, you are in a relationship now. You're dating somebody. It's Facebook official. And I guess the underlying message to this expression is that when you make a relationship Facebook official, it's kind of serious now, right?
Yeah.
You're not just casually dating somebody. You're like, oh, I'm in a relationship. I'm committed. I'm in a serious relationship. It's Facebook official.
I think we probably used to say, before Facebook, we probably used to say, make it official, right? We made it official yesterday. I asked her to be my girlfriend, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right? But this is a next level.
Right. This is a modern, updated version of that.
Yeah. But it's a big deal. All your friends see it, right? The next day, everyone at school or everyone at your office or will see you. Oh my God, you have a girlfriend? Wow. Everyone knows. All of a sudden.
All of a sudden, your status has changed. You are officially in a relationship, I guess.
Big deal.
Cool, Jeremy. Well, I think we can get to an example now. So let's take a listen to one.
So Mitch and Jenny are a thing.
Yeah, I saw that they made things Facebook official.
I'm so happy for them.
Yeah, they're great together. Okay, in this example, Mitch and Jenny make their relationship official by announcing it on Facebook. When you announce a relationship to all of your friends and family on Facebook, you make your relationship Facebook official.
Before that, it's not really official, is it?
No, you have no relationship until you update your Facebook status.
And then the next level up would be getting married, right?
Yeah, exactly. Jeremy, I think that about brings us to the end of today's episode. I want to thank everybody for listening. And if you have any questions or comments or suggestions for future episodes, drop us a line. You can send us a message via our Facebook profile. And the address is facebook.com/QLipsPodcast. Or if you prefer, you can slide into our DMs by emailing us at contact@qlips.com.
So are you and QLips Facebook official?
I should update my status. I should make it Facebook official. Married to QLips.
You can find more episodes of the show at qlips.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
That's right. And we will be back soon with another episode. And we'll talk to you then. Bye.
Bye.
Do you like listening to QLips? If so, please show your support by leaving QLips a 5-star rating and a review on iTunes or Stitcher. This helps new listeners find the show. So don't delay. Rate and review today.